Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Leo and it's for the month of November, Elbaloba 2025. My dear Leo, this is all about your work, your career, everything about your money, your finances, every important aspect, everything that you need to know, everything hidden, what the heavens, the universe want you to know, and so forth. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. My dear Leo, thank you for those of you, I'm in gratitude to those of you who are watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I'm an absolute grateful for that, very much so. And I'd like to also convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. Let us see what are 2 important messages. I'll cut twice for all Leo, November onwards. Right, you're transmutating, you're changing. Life is a rebirth, starting over. And it's going to be spectacular. This could be starting in November for some of you. And it is going to be maybe a little bit challenging. One challenge and then the challenge. Once it's over, you are transforming. Your whole life is changing, my dear Leo. You're absolutely transforming to high levels of life where there's going to be a lot of compensation, a lot of healing, a lot of happiness, and an absolute new life. Let's see what else you need to know. Wow, enlightenment. You are going to, your sacral chakra is going to be heightened. You are going to be really reaching levels beyond where you are today. And this is heightening your vibrations. Your awareness is going to be heightened. You're getting awakened so that you can handle what is coming. The challenge is going to be a little bit overwhelming before the beginning so that you can deal with it. You are getting awakened so that you can be very strong. Very interesting. Okay, let's take 2 more messages from another deck. Now this deck, what I want to do is get some guidance or answers to something you've been pondering about, wondering, wanting an answer to. Let's see what the heavens will tell you. 2 messages to give us some sort of an answer. It says you are going to be successful. Success is destined and imminent for you. Absolute success. So that's a number 1 answer. And the second one for all Leo, the truth, and it says compromise. You need to compromise to a certain degree to achieve all that you need. Compromise is going to be vital. Okay, that's great. Now let's move on to the next level, which is another deck. Cut twice. 2 messages for all Leo. Important factors: work, career, money, everything to do with your work and career, finances. The truth. Okay, so wow, we have the 9 of Pentacles, living the life of wealth and luxury, my dear Leo. That's what's coming. You are destined to live at a life where there's leisure, there's pleasure, there's someone by your side. You're not alone. There's so much wealth. You will be overwhelmed with wealth, and that's what's coming in this new chapter. There's going to be a lot of wealth. Wow, you're leaving the past behind you and saying goodbye to it. Let's have a look. The next one, it says all of this wealth is coming as rewards for you. Applause from the heavens, from the universe, for job well done, for sacrifices that you have made. You are going to be famous. You are going to be well known. Your reputation is going to precede you, and this is going to be great victories, one after another, with a lot of rewards coming your way. That is magnificent. You are going to be very much empowered, especially when you leave the past behind you. The 6 of Cups is saying goodbye to the past, taking some of the memories, but leaving it and moving forward in power. The Magician is about power and having everything you want at your fingertips, whatever you want, like magic. That's beautiful. Now, 2 more messages from this deck. We're cutting twice again for all Leo. And we have the time. The waiting game is over. It's done. You've been waiting, trying to make a decision in regard to which path, this path or that. Everything is going to be clear to you very soon. I'd say within 2 months, you will know exactly where you stand. You will know what's been planted for you, what destiny is waiting for you. Everything is going to be clear. There'll be news, there'll be money. All of it is coming to help you move forward without hesitation and without any uncertainty. So you are going to be quite certain where you're heading. The 2 of Pentacles. You are supported by the heavens. There is extreme support coming your way, all the way. The next message for all Leo, it says there is the end of a chapter, a very painful chapter, a very suffocating chapter comes to an end, where there could be a crisis or something suddenly happening, and the removal of a situation or a person from your life. And this is where you're leaving the past behind you and starting a new life. So the Tower does show that there is an end of a karmic chapter. Now, harmony is coming, happiness is coming in your life, partnerships are going to be doing exceptionally well. So that's great. You're not alone. You will be supported. That's that one. Now, I'm going to take 3 messages from another deck for all Leo, and I'll be cutting just once to see the truth of everything Leo needs to know. And leaving. You're leaving, not only leaving a chapter behind, but you're also leaving difficult, painful, conflicting life, daily life, and moving towards the light, towards a better life. You're going, and the sun is going to be shining in your path, bringing your success and abundance. And that's what this was all about, success here. That's what the sun will do. It's going to bring you a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a lot of power, a lot of radiance, a lot of healing at the same time. And you're not alone. There's support also with the sun. Someone that might change your life completely. Okay, so that was the sun. I'll put this one here. And then finally, chapter ends and you're elevated to high levels where there's going to be so many victories, large sums of money that will elevate you to high levels, like we see here with the 9 of Pentacles. You are going to be so abundant, so elevated. Your status is changing. Everything is changing. Everything is becoming extremely powerful for you. Power, money, wealth, all of it coming your way. So that is excellent. Okay. Now, finally, what you don't see happening is one of your oldest wishes is going to be granted because of your sacrifices. You've made a lot of sacrifices, and finally you are going to be given that which has been your oldest wish, something you wanted for the longest time. It's going to be given to you. That's what's coming, what you don't see happening and coming. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm going to move on to the next level. I'm going to take 3 messages from another deck. Here we go, this one here. Let's see what else you need to know. My dear Leo, let's have a look. Right, you are rising above money matters, of course, with all the wealth and the sun being on your path, in your path, bringing you all the success, all the happiness, all that you need. Of course, you will surpass, money issues. You are not going to have any money issues whatsoever. So that is wonderful. And this also is about rising above money issues, but also business. Some of you, your business is taking off. There's a lot of profits. Some of you are looking into careers and spiritual work, especially for those of you who are doing spiritual work. You are going to be questioning life's purpose and your mission, because you're reaching to an end of a chapter that you've been working hard on. So that's why the rewards are coming. Let's have a look at one more message for all Leo. Wow, the timing is now. Remember, we had the 2 of Pentacles, which was all about timing. Now it says divine timing in your life, where you will be having a lot of profits. There's going to be divine timing. Seize the moment now. Take advantage of the moment. The waiting period is over. Just like I said from the beginning, the waiting period is finished. You are going to be really taking time out and really thinking about what to do and how to take advantage of all the wealth that's coming your way. A lot of abundance. So for all the time that you've been waiting, this is the time now. This is the time to profit. Now the hand is, you are going to be supported. Someone is supporting you. And it's also about manifesting money, reaching your goals, and financial assistance. Some of you are going to be doing hands-on work. Maybe you're buying your own business, you need assistance, but you're getting help in regard to a job. So that's wonderful. Good to know. Now the next, because they keep saying business, take off. So I feel like some of you are going to be buying your own business. We're going to take a few messages from this deck. Okay, so we've got the moon, we've got the bird, and I think we got the bow. We'll just have a look. So this deck, I've divided it, so I'm going to take 1 or 2 messages from the other part of it. Okay, that's enough. We don't want too much. Right. Now, okay, we've got the dog. The dog is all about Chinese year of the dog. Someone that might be in a distance. You might be in a distance, like it's not someone living with you. This could be someone very supportive, very loyal, very helpful, my dear Leo. It can be a good friend, a loyal friend, and That's according to me, and it is connected to November itself. Okay, according to the tea leaves, I'll just put my glasses on. It says a distant friend is thinking of you. So someone will always be thinking of you, and they could be born of the Chinese year of the dog. The moon is about revelation, seeing the truth and seeing your path clearly, knowing where you weren't sure. Uncertainty disappears. You get to know exactly where you're heading, where you're going. And according to the tea leaf, it says changes in your life. The moon is also connected to Cancer, people born in Cancer. The bowl is about recognition. It's about surprises. It's about happiness. It's about applause for a job well done. And it says you are highly thought of, according to the tea leaf. You are highly thought of. So that is similar to what I was saying, being applauded for who you are. Now the next one is the bird perch. This is all about your home, your surroundings, your domain. It is also about news coming that is going to be changing the way you live. Your life is changing. According to the tea leaf, it says waiting for news and package or letters. Interesting. Okay. News coming. Let's now clarify the cards and see what everything is all about. Now we're starting with the sun, which we know the sun is going to bring you a lot of abundance. So we'll leave the sun. We'll just go to the Six of Swords now and see where is it that you're going to. Wow, you're being released from something that was overwhelming you, and that's probably the Tower, where you were stuck and couldn't move. Sort of like, what's the word? Trapped. You felt trapped. So emotional release, the Eight of Cups, leaving in search of happiness, surrendering everything, letting go, and walking away from something. That's wonderful. That's exactly what this card is. That's what we asked about. And it says walking away from something. And that's what you're doing. You're running, not running away, but leaving a situation that is no longer working. You're leaving it and going. The next one says as soon as you leave, there is a soulmate energy. Someone, like a soulmate, you are going to be meeting someone. This is the Lover's card. It could be about decisions, proposals, integration of yin and yang energies. It can be about a proposal for work, where you might be thinking of the distance and you might be meeting someone, your soulmate, in a work situation. But there could be proposals here also. So remember that, proposals, work proposals, or, some wonderful proposal, that's for sure. Okay, let's have a look at the waiting time being over. Okay, so abundance is going to be the cause of it. Look at that. A windfall is going to be the cause of it. Look at that. So there is a possibility of a windfall, and that's why the waiting game is over. You've been waiting and waiting for years to get your funds, your wealth, your millions. Maybe this is the time. They're saying divine timing is now. So divine timing is probably going to give you all the wealth you need so that you are not in need of anything evermore. You are going to get a lot of money, exceptional amounts of money that are going to take you to high levels of wealth and abundance in every possible way. So, my dear Leo, prepare to celebrate this beauty, this beautiful abundance, this incredible message of absolute abundance and windfall. Remember, play the lotto or the lottery. The divine timing is now. There's no need to wait any longer. So start playing and don't stop till you win. And play $10 a month. You don't have to play too much so that you don't have issues. Not playing too much. It just doesn't work like that. Play the bare minimum, and as long as you play every month, you're in it. Okay. Until the exact date. As soon as you start, then you don't have to worry. Divine timing does the rest. Let's talk about this money, this wealth. All about the wealth. And, wow, fulfillment of wishes. Look at that. Wish fulfillment. So what must have been your oldest wish, to be wealthy and win some sort of a windfall? It's happening. It's absolutely happening. Wish fulfillment. Where is it? Look at that. Wishes, abundance, wish fulfillment, abundance, and windfall. All together giving you a glorious amount of wealth now. And it's all happening in divine timing right now in your life. So prepare for this. This is just incredible. It's magnificent. It's going to be exceptional amount of power given to you. So that's both wish fulfillment. That's incredible. Both cards. Okay, now of abundance. That's what I meant. 3 cards of abundance. Now let's have a look at end of a chapter we know. Let's have a look at the Tower. What is coming to an end? Something that was awful. Something that was cold, something that felt you were trapped, something that was blocked. You were blocked and you were resisting everything and you couldn't move. You couldn't do what you wanted. So you were defensive and you were wounded. So wounded maybe emotionally, and you're leaving that behind you. You're saying goodbye to that. And it looks to me like many of you are Six of Wands. This is like being rewarded big time. Approval, rewards, expectations. Expect a lot of rewards, great victories, and the heavens really supporting you in every way and giving you so much abundance in so many ways. So remember, again, I will say divine timing, wealth, and wishes come true. On top of abundance, you got wishes come true. Remember, this is really important. Fulfillment, wishes, you got windfall, and you've got so much more. There is just so much to celebrate, so much to be grateful for, and a life of wealth awaits for you. So that is magnificent. And another important factor is the abundance itself here and the windfall. The windfall is very important because I feel like this is the time. So if you've been angry that you've waited and waited and you've done and it hasn't came, please start playing $5-10 a month. It won't affect you a lot, and it's very important because I feel like there's going to be abundance and fulfillment of wishes. And if one of your wishes has been a lot of money and power, the Magician is here. Everything is showing that you are going to live a life of wealth and luxury. So think about it, and I'll leave that with you. The rest is up to you, of course. Okay, now moving on to the next level. We got to understand it all. The next one is 2 messages from this deck to see what else you need to know, my dear Leo. Right, it says choosing your path. All is possible now. I think once the money comes, this wealth, everything is going to be possible for you to choose your path, to go where you want to go, to do what you want to do. If you want to have your own business, if you want to go the distance, if you want to relocate to somewhere better, you'll have it all. It says finding sanctuary, finding peace, happiness, finding enlightenment, awareness, and support from the heavens. Opening your spiritual source and becoming so empowered, just like the magician and every other power that's been that's going to be given to you in this reading. That has all been talked about, the wishes and everything. Now what I'm going to do is find out 3 messages, my dear Leo, 3 messages that give us timing. Timing is everything. Okay, let's have a look. 3 messages for all Leo about timing. The truth. Okay, pride. Don't let pride stand in your way, especially when you overcome a challenge and then a new beginning starts where it gives you abundance and you leave a very difficult, suffocating chapter behind and you move forward in a new beginning where you are abundant. Don't let pride stand in your way. Have your pride, but don't let ego stand in the way. Always try to dim the lights of ego so that you can be more into your higher self. I feel like 19 weeks from November onwards, including November, you might go through a lot of pride due to all the abundance and the heavenly gifts that are coming from the universe for you. The next message with the date is patience. It says maybe 2 months, up to 2 weeks to 2 months, a little bit of patience and everything is going to fall into place for you. The change is going to be incredible. It's coming. So be a little bit patient and you'll see things are going to be moving spectacular for you. The next one shows parenting. There could be a situation where you might be meeting someone that, or maybe dealing with parenting issues, taking care of your parents. Maybe you'll have more money now. You can do things for your parents, or even being a parent yourself, taking care of your children. There is one challenge you will overcome. Then comes peace and happiness. And we're talking about 9, overcoming one challenge, 9 weeks from November onwards. 9 weeks. There are parenting matters. Some of you could be becoming parents also. Now let's see one message, and there it is for all Leo for November. And glasses on. It says achievement. You are achieving a lot. I can see that. It says enjoy the limelight. You have earned it. Just like this one here. You see, that's the limelight. This is where you are applauded by the heavens and given on a high level. So enjoy the limelight. You have really earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. So there could be someone's health that might need your attention, and you might have some sleepless nights over, but you have got the greatest awards that are coming your way. Very important. A lot of awards for who you are, for what you've been doing. Now the sun, I forgot to talk about the sun. This was the sun card here. As you can see, we got the sun twice, and that's very important because the sun brings you success, gives you radiance, and empowers you. The heart chakra rises beyond levels so that you are absolutely empowered. You become compassionate. There's a lot of happiness. The truth is revealed. You get to know where you stand, and that is going to be extreme power, giving you the power to move forward without hesitation. So the sun is going to be in your power, absolutely. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Leo. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Please continue your support by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week. For my health, that means the world to me. And I do want to send you my best wishes, love, light, and peace for all of you. Namaste.